all, it's your girl Tiffany, Metamorphosis Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. I do hope everyone is doing well and feeling well. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. Your overall messages are devil worshippers, human experimentation, unfortunate poverty, cult leaders, trauma forced upon you, and targeted individual. Okay, so, well, it's plain and simple that this message is about a bunch of devil worshippers who are also, many of which are cult leaders, okay? A lot of these persons are people who are wealthy, who are high in power, who think that they run, rule, and control everything and everybody. They're purposely using illegal technology and science to humanly experiment upon human beings, okay? This is trauma that is forced upon humanity, okay? A lot of these things, these are psychological operations, okay? Social engineering that's going on, purposely keeping people in poverty. Persons are being targeted on purpose, guys, okay? So this is what this reading is about. We're going to get some further clarification for the situation and just see what else comes out. Spirit, clarify devil worshippers, please. Nice devil worshippers here. So these devil worshippers, we have the moon here that clarifies devil worshippers. Okay, so these supposed devil worshippers, they're working in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind people's back. They're involved in a lot of criminal activity. Everything that they do is criminal in nature. A lot of these individuals stand before the people as leaders of the free world. They parade around like they're the ideal examples of what is righteous and upstanding. But the fact of the matter is they invade and violate the American people or just human beings. Because this is something that's happening all around the world on a daily basis. Okay, all because of their status, because of their titles, because of their privilege, because of their wealth. And even until their supposed superior bloodlines, this is how they destroy humanity. Okay, so the moon talks about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. Okay, and a lot of criminal activity, as I said, is taking place with these alleged devil worshippers. Okay, these individuals are very sinister, they're very evil, wicked, demonic. Okay, the moon also talks about decisions being made. Okay, a lot of low down and dirty things, people, places, and things. Okay, a lot of shady people are involved in this. Okay, there's a lot of sneaky, freaky, creepy things that goes on. Okay, that causes people a lot of dilemmas. It causes the moon also speaks to witchery, rituals, as I said, secrets. Okay. So the bottom line is these devil worshippers are behind the scenes. They're in secret doing these things, okay? And it's really quite cowardly Okay, because as much as they parade around like they're illuminated and they're sophisticated and they're educated and they're in all and the be all and know it alls or whatever, they are very cowardly. Okay, because they won't matter of factly stand before the people and just blatantly tell the truth as to what they are doing. Okay, to destroy planet Earth, to destroy humanity for their own ill wills. Okay, and a lot of people are suffering because of said persons. Okay, not to mention the very rules, regulations, and bylaws. They claim that they stand for law and order, but the very rules, regulations, and bylaws that they create that we are forced to follow and have to stand by, they do no such thing. They break these rules, regulations, and bylaws on the daily basis because they have their asses sitting up on pedestals, okay, high above everyone else, because they feel as if they are more superior than us. Okay, rules and regulations is beneath them. Okay, so behind the scenes, okay, they are doing a lot of evil, wicked, sinister things. Okay, they are criminals. Okay, who are committing crimes on a daily basis amongst the people. They're secret Satanists. Okay, they're secret. I mean, everything that they do, they're secret bullies. They see everything that they do is in secret. Okay, because the what they display before the people as if they care about humanity, they care about the planet, they care about the people. They do not. They do not. Okay, quite the contrary, because everything that is invented, everything that is created, everything that is manifested or conjured up by them is to destroy humanity. Okay, which is quite interesting. Okay, because they go out their way to destroy the two main things that they did not create. That's planet Earth and that's human beings. Okay, but they do everything in their power to destroy us on a daily basis. Okay, so let's look into this human experimentation. Human experimentation. So people need to go with their gut. They know something just isn't right. Okay, the vibes are off with these people. People need to wake up. Okay, listen to their wisdom, follow their intuition. Okay, don't ignore what you feel. Okay, a lot of people, they see a lot of things, they hear a lot of things, they know a lot of things, but they turn a blind eye to these individuals in power. You know, you praise and worship them like, you know, they are superior to you. Okay, you many of you sell out to them on a daily basis for temporary comforts, for small incentives. Okay, and they can't offer anybody anything except for things that are material in nature. Okay, they can't offer you a savior. Okay, they can't offer you everlasting life. They can't offer you your soul salvation. They can't offer you anything that is meaningful or have anything to do with the real reason in for life in the first place. The only thing that they can offer is materialistic things. Okay. So people need to go with the gut. They know something isn't right here. Okay, there's a lot of human experimentation that's going on around us every single day. Okay, a lot of people are affected by this. A lot of people are tortured by this. A lot of people are destroyed by this. Okay, and many people who are being socially engineered and humanly experimented on, and tortured and attacked. This is trauma that is forced upon the people by these satanic powers that be. While they sit their asses back behind the scenes in their mansions, living their fancy lives, spying on the world, looking, getting a kick off the torturous ass things that they are doing to us on a daily basis. Many of us, we are purposely planted into unfortunate poverty. Okay, there's a systematic there are systematic things, systematic abuse, some tactics that are used to purposely keep people stuck in stagnant, to purposely keep people in unfortunate poverty. Okay, they don't want people to progress. They don't want people to succeed. They definitely don't want anyone to outwit, outsmart, or overthrow them in any type of way, to rise up above them in any type of way. Okay, and it's sadly to say that the majority of us who are of color are the very ones that they forcibly keep. And I'm not just talking about alleged African American people. There's a lot of people of color, okay, in the world who they, keep planted in this unfortunate poverty, okay, and then they dismiss it. They, as if, oh, these are the less educated people, these are the good for nothing people, these are the lazy people, these are the, whatever they want to say about certain people, when they know that they have purposely put measures in place to destroy said people's homes, communities, lives, health, well-being, mind frames, mental stability, and so many other things that they are doing to purposely keep people impoverished, okay? While they sit their asses on high and making it seem like, they are the only worthy ones in the world, okay? And it doesn't matter how hard you work, okay? This is what they have the evil ass scientists doing behind the scenes, okay? Yeah, you have genius scientists out here, but they're working for the enemy. They're inventing and creating for the enemy. Because when they come up with some magnificent creation, okay, it's being taken by the government. It's being sold to the powers that be, and they weaponize it. They use it. Instead of for the betterment of humanity, they use it as a weapon against humanity to destroy us on a daily basis. And that's what people need to wake up and realize, okay? And the picked out cute that they do allow to succeed, that they do allow to progress. Nobody makes it in this world unless you bow down and worship them, unless you sell your soul and your ass to the powers that be, okay? Unless you are submissive unto them. And they control every aspect of your life, your mind, your body, your soul, as well as your wealth. All of which they will strip from you at any point in time. You are not what they want you to be. That's what is matter of fact in this world. You're not as free as you thought you were. See, they have told you a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of lies to make you feel good, to cradle your ass, and to going along with their bullshit. Shit that they just off the top of the dome made the hell up. Because they don't live by those things. Those words absolutely mean nothing to these people right now to damn day. They come up with these things. They tell you, it ever dawned on you all, they come up with these things and tell the people these things to please and appease you for the time being, just so you won't uprise against them? Oh, what the hell? Tell them they're free. They won't know any better. And while they're thinking they're free, we're behind the scenes with a masterful creation to invade and violate their mind. They think they're free, but we're controlling all their thoughts. We're controlling every aspect of their life. This is what these evil, demonic persons do behind the scenes, whether you believe it or not. I'm not here to make you believe it. The proof is out there. Most of you are either too afraid to find out, you know something about it, but you turn a blind eye, and others of you, you're too busy being distracted or entertained to even give a damn. But it's matter of factly the truth. And they depend on you all saying just like that, until they can drag each and every last one of you to the slaughter. You, your children, your grandchildren, and every other generation that is to come thereafter. That's what's going on here. Unfortunate poverty. Spirit, clarify unfortunate poverty. So we have Tower here. Okay? Now the Tower is just disastrous, tragedy, chaos, disruptions, deceptions, destructions. Okay? Illness, injuries. It's problems of any kind, but it's major upheaval. It's a shakeup of things, okay? It's lies. The Tower could collapse to be any multitude of different things here, okay? But because of this Tower is the very reason why the Tower, I remind you, that they created, is the very reason why you have so many people who are in unfortunate poverty. Do you know how many people are homeless on the street? Look, let me tell you something. You may pass homeless people every day and you think they're good for nothing, or whatever your feelings about them, but nobody wakes up one day and say, you know what, I just want to live on the street. I don't want to have a roof over my head. I don't want to have a bed to sleep in. I don't want to have clean clothes to wear, decent shoes on my feet. I don't want to have anywhere where I can take a hot bath every day. I don't want to have food to eat every day. I just want to be outside, rain, sleet, or snow. Just because. Nobody fucking wakes up and decides they want to be homeless. Nobody. Those people were put in those positions for a reason. Do you know how many veterans are homeless on the street? Do you know how many educated people are homeless and on the street? Do you know how many talented, skilled people are homeless on the street? Do you know how many children are homeless and on the street? Think they woke up one day and just decided they wanted to live that way? Nobody does that. You know how many homeless people on the street were targeted their entire life? They were forced into homelessness on purpose. They were put on government watch lists, red listed, blacklisted, whatever the hell you call it, blackballed. Persons in power had them flagged. Got to a point they couldn't get a job anymore. Got to a point, once they couldn't get a job anymore, they couldn't make money anymore. Then they lost all of their stuff. Many of them have no family, have no friends. Do you know how many people at one point in time had everything? Spouses, children, homes. And maybe something tragic happened to their loved ones. And taking care of that loved one took every dime that they had. And then after, when that loved one passed away, it left them with nothing, and they ended up on the street. Nobody is homeless and on the street because they want to be. Unfortunate poverty. Well, you know the thing that amazes me about wealthy people and power. Okay, on one hand, they tell you that they want you to be upstanding pillars of the community. They want you to be law-abiding citizens, okay? They want you to be a productive member of society. As long as you are an able body. The only reason why they push for you to work, because as long as you are working, busting your ass your entire life, not for yourself, for them, to pay them taxes, to fatten their fucking pockets while you are fucking poor. They tell you that on one hand. So this is what has been drilled in your mind. So instead of having a today's world where you can work for yourself, most of you go to work for somebody else, go to punch a clock for somebody else, to be a slave in somebody else's business. You know, majority of you that work for somebody else, you're doing jobs that the very CEOs of those companies don't even know how to fucking do. Yeah, they're somewhere in their mansions and they're on their yachts and shit. Yeah. Do you think CEOs who own fucking restaurants and different shits ever flipped a damn burger in their life? Probably not. But you have to go in there, you have to flip the burgers, you have to take out the trash, you have to scrub the floors and the walls, you have to keep their place immaculate, you have to have awesome customer service, all kinds of jobs that you have to freaking do. That's in one fucking position, and they expect you to do it for the bare fucking minimum. Meanwhile, they're millionaires, they're billionaires. And guess what? If every last one of you was to say fuck them and walk out, they could not bring their ass in that restaurant and do that job themselves. They could. But this is the world that we live in. Now, like I said, they expect us to be productive members of society. So we have gotten drilled in our head, okay, we have to work in order to make money. We need money in order to survive. Well, then the same people who have instilled that in us are the same people who target us, who do things to block him. What do you do when you are a target and they block employment from you on purpose? If you can't get a job, you can't make any money. Well, see, that works for them too, because then that means that puts you in the poverty threshold. Well, once you're in that poverty threshold where they actually really want you, see, this is how they contradict themselves. They want you to work so you can pay all your money to them in taxes. But then they purposely do things to force you into poverty. And once you're in poverty, it forces you to have to need government assistance. Government assistance is nothing but a spy program for them to be in all your fucking business and track you. But even they send you through hell. Now, they're the ones that put you in poverty. They're the bastards who would take every half a chance from you. So you say, especially when you're a target, you say, well, okay, I did my best, tried to work. Every job you sabotage, because they'll go from sabotaging your job to sabotaging your transportation to draining up all your money till you got nothing. You're in poverty, which is where they want you to be anyway. But then when you go and apply for government assistance, they send you through hell and high water to even have that shit, when they're the very ones who got you in poverty in the first place. Because when you are standing on your own 2 feet, taking care of your responsibility, oh, that's too much like right. Especially when you're a targeted individual. See, they contradict their damn self. They contradict their damn selves. You want productive members of society, or do you want us in poverty? And guess what? Do you know how many productive members of society it is right now who is still the fuck in poverty? They send you through hell and high water. They put you in poverty and then send you through hell and high water for the very assistance that is there and available to you. That if you in poverty, you fucking automatically qualify to fuck for. But they fuck with you and they fuck with you and they continue to fuck with you endlessly because they're not satisfied. Why? until they are able to force you into homelessness. They rather see you without any damn thing than to see you with anything at all. This is the fucking world that we live in. These are the conversations that are not being had. Meanwhile, all your supposed leaders, they're criminals who don't give a damn about the people, who don't give a damn about any damn thing but fattening up their own fucking pockets. This is why your buildings look like shit in your states. This is why your roads look like shit in your damn states and shit. You know where all that money is going? To fatten up the fucking lawmakers, the politicians' fucking pockets. Meanwhile, nothing is being the fuck done, and every goddamn chance they get, they stripping shit from the American people or sending them through hell and high water to fucking have it. Attacking people on a daily basis. Every damn time it's convenient for them for no fucking reason at all. When they already sitting back watching your entire fucking life. So every time they fuck with you, they technically already fucking know the answers to what they fucking with you about. But they do it anyway, just the fuck because. Because they're rich, ignorant sons of bitches in fucking power. They don't give a damn about nobody but their own sorry ass selves. This is the world that we live in. So the point of the matter is that a lot of people who are in unfortunate poverty are there on purpose. But this systematic abuse shit, it goes all the way across the board. Do you know the United States government, they make it a habit to attack single mothers every fucking day. They don't torture the deadbeat fucking daddies. They don't go find them. Them bastards don't go to not one school conference, not one doctor's appointment. They don't take care of their kids. They don't do nothing. It all falls on the mother. Who cares? Because the only one to get attacked by the fucking government is the goddamn mother. The one that has to do every fucking thing. And anything go wrong with that child, who you come looking for? The mother. Not the deadbeat fucking father that does nothing. Never mind the fact you have no help or support. Never mind the fact you get no child support. No, none of that shit. And it amazes me because on one hand, it's always the single mothers who only have one child or two. Okay? That they do this shit. That they attack like that. They never go after the fucking deadbeat fathers who fucking do nothing. But the bitches who lay on their back every goddamn day sucking and fucking, got niggas in and out they goddamn house, got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, and all they kids got different daddies. They drawing checks for all they fucking kids. And some of them, they goddamn self, they getting $5, $6, $7,000 in food stamps a fucking month. Meanwhile, the kids look like shit, but they in the beauty shop and the nail shop every goddamn week. They got Jordans on their motherfucking feet. They driving nice motherfucking cars, and they don't lift a finger to do a goddamn thing. But it's a single mother. 9 times out of 10, the single mother who got a child with fucking disabilities, they you sent through hell and high water. You don't fuck with these good for nothing project bitches who stay getting knocked up on purpose ignorantly just so they can draw a check from your stupid ass. Oh no, you don't fuck with them. No, because you figure they fucked up their life any goddamn way. If they wouldn't be a hoe like that and they wouldn't have all them goddamn kids like that. That way y'all like the project queens and shit. Is a single mother who get no goddamn support, working off use the bare fucking minimum because you done destroyed every fucking thing else in their damn life and blocked every opportunity for them to succeed or progress in any type of way that you fuck with. This is America. Thanks, cult leaders. Thanks, devil worshippers. Let's see about these cult leaders. These individuals, they run in these mind control facilities. There's a lot of different things that go on with these mind control facilities, these experimentation labs, okay? First of all, you got to understand that these people are demonically possessed, and they seek to possess any and every the fuck body else. That's where these mad ass scientists and these Dr. Evil ass motherfuckers come in at, okay? Because the government is somewhere, they got these scientific ass bastards underground somewhere working their brains to goddamn death, okay? Because they puppets for the powers they goddamn be. So every goddamn thing they create is to destroy humanity in the first motherfucking place, okay? So all these war weapons, militarized war weapons that they come up with, it ain't for no insurgents. It ain't for no terrorists. It ain't for the fucking enemy. You ain't never known none of them bitches to go to war and use any of that shit on any damn body else. No, they use it right here on their own fucking people. It's what they too coward to tell you. Something else they also hide the fuck from you. With their technical asses. All the technology that they have. They use it as weapons on their own fucking people. So these mind control facilities that they have, that they use to force trauma upon people, they do this externally and internally. Okay? Because y'all need to understand that there are whole cities where social engineering operations is going on. Human experimentations is going on. And all these people are walking around and they thinking they living their life the way they want to live their life. They think their thoughts are their own. What they like is what they like. What they care about is what they care about. Their opinions are theirs of their own. And they have no idea that this shit has been implanted into them on a daily fucking basis. And these bastards sit back, collect their fucking data, and work. These bastards have never worked on anything more so vigorously than the human brain. They've been studying that shit. Why in the hell do you think? The government has not been studying the human damn brain to come up with some ingenious ass thing that's gonna save humanity, cure diseases and shit. No, they study the fucking brain so that they can control human beings. They want you as slaves. If they are forced to have you here, then they want you as slaves to them. They want you to believe in everything they say. They want you bow down to them, worshiping them. They don't want you to think for yourself. They don't want you to have your own mind. They don't want you to be resistant. They don't want you to fight back. They don't want you to stand up. They don't want you to have thoughts or opinions or any damn thing. They want to control your thoughts and make your decisions for you. That's why they are so obsessed with the human brain. It has nothing to do with saving you, but every damn thing to do with destroying you. That's what's going on here. That's what they too coward to come out and tell the fucking people. They don't want no civil unrest on their hands. They don't want no uprising. So the sissies sit behind the scenes. Cowardly ass lions. And do they dirty work behind closed doors. This is what's going on. Cult leaders. Spirit, clarify these cult leaders, please. These cult leaders ain't nothing but cold-blooded murderers. They don't give a damn about nothing and nobody but themselves. Look at that. The devil. Evil is as evil does. Witches and warlocks and demons. Oh my. Wicked cults, witch covens, secret societies. Okay? These individuals are wicked. They're evil. They're sinister. They're demonic, like I said. They use dark arts along with wicked ass science and technology that they've come up with to control humanity. Black magic, and y'all have no idea the curses and the spells that these people do on a daily basis on humanity, on the planet. This is the reason why we are saturated in evil. It's all around us. Talk about the elite satanic powers that be here. Witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, and all kinds of shit. Any damn thing else demonic that they could possibly do. Toxic individuals. Of course, they got addictive patterns of behavior. They repetitively do shit over and over and over again. They're chained to the devil. They're shepherds for the devil. And they're here to carry out the mission of Lucy. Targeted individuals here. Targeted individuals. These individuals are bullies. Okay? They manipulate and control by bullying others into submission. That's their operation. That's how they work. That's how they work. Targeted individuals. You don't think this is systematic abuse? How do you think the most evilest, wickedest people on the face of the earth outlives everybody else? We got babies dying every day, teens dying every day, folks in their 20s, their 30s, in the prime of their lives, their 40s, their 50s. Most people ain't making it past 60. Anybody that's 80 and 90 years old right now, they're from a different time any damn way, so they was fortunate enough to make it to that age. Because it was they came along, they happened to be born before they got the full mission in effect. So they're blessed to be 80 and 90 and different things right now. But in this day and time, the youngest die off more than the elderly. And take a look around. Ask yourself, look around you, wherever you're from. You got more people around you in your community, in your neighborhood, in your state that is dying off every day. And then you look up way up high and you look at the people in power and you see how often they fucking die. And you ask yourself how that is. It's orchestrated like that on purpose. Somebody might say, oh, we got a cruel God. Isn't it awful how many things God allow? Yet it's only the wicked that prevail. The wicked that have the most. The wicked that lives the longest. See, I don't sympathize with a sellout, but I understand things on different spectrums. I actually understand why some people come to the point in time of their life they just decide to live in the moment and they sell out. Now, me personally, I think it's a bad idea. I think it's stupid. I think it's a lose-lose situation. I think it's a dumb idea to sell your soul. I think it's stupid to worship the devil. So I wouldn't do it. But I sure as hell understand why those of them who do. Very understandable. You know why? Because it's only they. It's only them. It's only us who have the most faith and who believe, hanging off none but a wing and a prayer, that suffers the most. Prayers turn into begging after a while. You pray all your life. Just pray, just pray, just pray. You pray all your life. And then you end up begging all your life. And it's still all kind of awful, evil shit happening around you. Guess what? The wicked don't pray. The wicked chant. The wicked don't have faith and believe. They conjure and manifest. But we the ones that's dying off. They are not. We the ones that's suffering. They are not. We are the ones that endure the most, that have the least. They do not. So I get why people say, well, while I'm here on this earth, I might as well get it how I live. Now, I ain't going to do it, but I understand why a lot of people do. A lot of people want better for themselves while they're here in this life. They figure if they got to live, if they can't beat them, they might as well join them. They figure if we got to live in a systematic world of abuse and torture, then we might as well get some type of benefit out of it. That's why a lot of people sell out. That's why they go ahead and sell their souls. And they ask too. And they get to live comfortably, and they get to have their little positions, titles, and roles that they want. Have their fancy cars. Fulfill themselves in the moment. It's just temporary comforts though. So it's not worth it. I wouldn't be no part of it. But see, when you're a high priestess, you're able to understand things. Just high priestess knows truth and clarity on all sides. So I understand a lot of things. Don't mean I have to be a part of it. A lot of you wrap everything all together. You understand what I'm saying? I've been hurt more by people who claim to be Christian than the ones that I know that's Satanists. And it's a difference. See, what y'all don't quite understand is the folks that say they atheists, the folks that would be honest with you, tell you they atheists or they Satanists or they Luciferian or whatever, they live life just like everybody else. They got kids they got to take care of. They got to work and pay taxes every damn day. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, from one day to the next, you liable not to come in contact with any of those people to harm you in any type of way. You understand what I'm saying? Luciferians. First of all, atheists don't believe in anything. Luciferians just happen to believe in a different God than you. They believe that Lucifer is the God of this earth. They believe Lucifer is their God. It's just their faith of choice. Just like all of you who decide to worship different gods. Some of you praise and worship Buddha. Some of you praise and worship Allah. Some of you praise and worship. Y'all praise and worship all different kind of things. Luciferians, they just worship Lucifer as their God. But Luciferians, on the surface, Luciferians is not the same. What I'm trying to say is Luciferians is not the same thing as devil worshipers. Devil worshipers are people who actually do witchcraft and sorceries and black magic and Luciferians, honestly, they just believe Lucifer is their God. It doesn't mean that they do witchcraft. Now your Satanists and your devil worshipers do. That's where you get your witches and your warlocks. That's where you get those of them who will conjure up demons. That's where you get those of them who will do human sacrifices, animal sacrifices. and all the other ritualistic things that they do. See, most of the time, people just wrap everything all up into one. They just wrap everything up into one. Y'all do the same thing with Christianity. Y'all would say God and Jesus in the same sentence and make them seem like one person. You sit in anybody's church and they do that. They say God one minute, they say Jesus the next minute, and they wrap it all up. You listen to the whole sermon, the whole everything that has to be said, and they wrap it all up like it's one person. This has been going on. So when you say Satanists, devil worshiper, Luciferians, you wrap it all into one. But this is the world that we live in. This is what is going on, guys. This is why I'm telling you these things. So I only said that to say I understand a lot of things. But I've run into people who will have all different types of walks of faith. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Don't mean I have to be a part of it. But it don't mean that I don't it doesn't mean that I don't understand it. I understand it. Many of you all don't. A lot of you all, this is why I don't waste my time. I haven't ever prayed to God for material things. Ever. Now it makes sense for you to pray for ways so that if you pray in need of a job and asking for a job that's going to get you money that will bring you material, then that's one thing. Praying directly to God and asking for money is stupid. That means you don't have no sense. Why? Because everything that God has already blessed you with is here for free. Don't cost anything. You have access to it every day. Everything that is tangible, that is material, comes from Lucifer. This is why Lucifer can hear your prayers too. That's why a lot of y'all prayers, if they get your wishes come true and different things, that's why you got to be careful what you wish for. Because a lot of y'all shit will be given to you, but you don't even understand who the hell is giving it to you. It comes from the devil. That comes at a cost. It comes at a cost. So when you want houses and cars like you, and you know, you're praying to win the lotteries and all this, that, and the other, whatever. Your God don't supply that. Lucifer do though. That's why Lucifer tempts you all the time. What's in temptation your way all the time. You know, and it end up coming down what you're willing to do to get it. What you're willing to sacrifice to have it. That's why it's about sacrifice with Lucifer. Y'all don't understand that. Don't want to worry about none of that. I don't worry about none of that. Everything y'all hope for, wish for, desire right now. You feel like you want and need right now. It's shit that was created by man. It's things that man told you that you need to be successful or to be somebody. Or to make you look good. In some type of way. That's your problem. You didn't listen to them. And everything. Majority of you got more faith in man. More faith in the satanic fucking powers that be that you have a history of, that have lied to you since the beginning, than you believe in any God. No matter what God you decide to believe in. Y'all believe in them folk right now. It's a whole lot of you that will completely discredit any damn thing that I say right now. You be like, oh, this bitch don't know what she's talking about. What is she saying? But your news come on and you listen to every fucking word them folks say. Presidential announcement come on. You listen to every motherfucking word them people say. Huh? Your favorite damn celebrity come out and tell your ass any goddamn thing. They come out and tell you any fucking thing. And your ass will believe it. This how you got y'all minds screwed. This is how you know they got y'all brainwashed. They can take the wealthiest, most popular celebrity right now and have them start a one sock, one shoe trend. One peg leg up, one peg leg down, and a half a fucking t-shirt, and y'all swear it's cool, and all of y'all dummies be around here doing it. Because your favorite damn celebrity doing it. And they popular and look cool doing it. And that just sounds so dumb, but I just made that up. It sounds so damn dumb. But you do it. Why do you think they use celebrities the way they use celebrities? Huh? To motivate y'all, to manipulate rather, to doing what they want you to fucking do. This is what keeps you entertained. This is what keeps you distracted. And as long as you entertained and distracted, your brain cells ain't paying the hell attention to what the fuck is really going on. It's plain and simple. Targeted individuals, we are targeted for the purposes of money. We have been set up. We have been offered up as sacrifices. So our lives are made a living hell on purpose. We're tortured for X amount of years. And when the numerology and the planetary systems and all the other numerical bullshit line up for the satanic powers to fucking be, they murder us by numbers. For money. It's plain and simple. It's plain and simple. They treat us like we're fucking cattle. And aren't we? Most of you don't even have enough sense to know that your social security card and your birth certificate alone is worth millions. Why don't we just go cash that shit in? Only reason why we have that shit is because your government says we have to have it. As a matter of fact, about everything that you got in your fucking life, that you do in life, is because your government says so. It's the world we live in. So let me get this straight. You come into the world being bullied and bossed around and controlled by your parents, if you're fortunate enough to have parents. Then, you bossed around, bullied, and controlled by the beast systems, education system, the schools. Then those of you who were forced, who were religion was crammed down your throat. You was bullied and told what you could and couldn't do and how you should and shouldn't live by your church. And if that wasn't enough, then you were used, abused, manipulated, tortured, and bullied by your government. Yeah, every damn thing in your life is because it was forced upon you. So how many thoughts do you think is actually yours? How many ways of your being do you think is actually you? There's a lot of shit that you do because you was taught that shit. You were shown that shit. It was instilled in you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It don't matter what that is, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. You into it, you do it, you're a part of it because it's learned behavior. You understand? You either was taught it, you either seen it, or you learned it somewhere. It was an ideal implanted within your own mind. You went to school because you was told to go to school. You went to church because you was told to go to church. You went to work because you was told to go to work. All your life, we have been told what to do. How many thoughts do you think are your own? How do you possibly believe you are free when everything around you is quality controlled? I ain't making it up. It's a fact. It's a fact. I just say the shit y'all too afraid to say. But I ain't afraid of them folks. Ain't nothing new under the sun. They've been doing the same things for hundreds of years. Imprisoning the people, institutionalizing the people, and killing the damn people. They do the same shit repetitively over and over and over again. They got different ways of doing it. They're doing the same shit. It's manipulation, it's control. They're doing the same shit. None of y'all think about this shit. And damn sure, those of you who do think about it, you ain't got the balls to stand up and do anything about it. So at the end of the day, I suppose it really don't matter, do it? Spirit clarify devil worshippers in the moon. Devil worshippers in the moon. These are false persons who wearing a mask. They're not who they appear to be. They fake, phony, fraudulent, untrue, liars, cheaters, deceivers, manipulators, con artists, okay? They're betrayers. They're disloyal. They don't mind hiding who they are, smiling up in your face while they stabbing you in your back every single damn day. And they sneaking and creeping behind the damn scenes, coming up with all kinds of meticulous ass ways to destroy us. That's just a fact, whether you believe it or not. Just because you look good and you feel good, and you sucking and you screwing the way you want to, and you with who you want to be with, and you got money in the bank, and you proud of your little job with benefits. That's those of you who fortunate who have such a thing. And yeah, you got you a little nice place to stay that's over fucking priced. And you got you a decent little car that's over fucking priced. And every fabric on your body, every soul that's on your feet is over fucking priced. And you think that makes you feel like you somebody. Well, hey, way to go. Good for you. All of which is what you was trained to do, what was instilled in you. So good for you for having it. But it don't change the fact of what is going on here, what is happening. Spirit clarify human experimentation. Human experimentation. Official persons. These are your leaders. These are your leaders. United States Constitution speaks against cruel and unusual punishment. Speaks against domestic terrorism. Speaks against hate crimes. Yet your official persons in power have indulged themselves in such a thing every single day to humanly experiment on humanity. To invade and violate your privacy, your mind, your body, your soul, every damn thing. And you mean to tell me that it ain't even worth you standing up, speaking about, fighting against? Oh no, it's a lot easier to go alone to get alone. It don't matter, they're going to kill you anyway when they get ready. It don't matter if you kiss their ass for a little while. It doesn't matter if you sell out to them. Guess what? Don't you know they still sacrifice the very ones to sell the fuck out to them? That's why they don't make no sense to sell out. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. Your official persons in power. Elites. Authority. Those with influence. supposed structure and organization, masters and rulers and different things. And the puppets that work up under them, they're the ones who run and rule and controlling this operation here. Unfortunate poverty. Poverty. This is how they want us. This is how they want to keep us. It's a lot easier to kill us when we're in this state. Cult leaders. Cult leaders will clarify cult leaders. Well, Mr. Wealthy Man and women in power, they the cult leaders. They the masterminds of this entire operation. These the witches, the warlocks, the demons. That's behind the scenes, pulling the strings of all the puppets. Trauma forced upon you. Bad health. Everything that they create, that they invent, that they do is to have the people in bad health. That's why they create diseases in labs to kill you every day. You just think miraculously that all kinds of things just pops up out the damn blue, that the clear blue sky just come out of no damn well, huh? The air's been contaminated. The water has been tainted. Your food has been poisoned. They got a million ways to kill you. To keep you in bad health. Trauma forced upon you. Y'all have no idea just how many people the United States government, or any government for that fact of the matter, has radiated your ass to death. Yeah. It's a lot of people that find a lot of things funny in the world. You see people whose hair all of a sudden fall out, whose teeth all of a sudden fall out before they even elderly. Radiation. That's the individuals that have been targeted their entire life. They have been radiated to fucking death. They got a million different ways to kill us. So you might make fun of the toothless person, or the bald-headed person, or the this or the that person. This disability, that disability, they created it. This is why when I was coming up, wasn't no damn ADHD and ODDs and PICAs. I mean, and autism and dyslexia. No, none of that shit. And if it was few and far in between other cases. It was in the shadows, so few. Nobody knew about such a thing. Guess what? Every so often, what y'all don't know is they change up all the time. They change up the formula, the Similac. You feed your babies all the time. This is the reason why your mother's, your daughter's titties is bigger than yours. Your kids' asses is bigger than yours. Yeah. So they changed up the formulas and all that other shit, and it has done nothing but made them develop more. It's done nothing but make them develop more. Develop faster. rather. Okay? That's why they come out we are learning technologies. These kids come out the womb technical today. You think that's just some masterful work of art? Some masterful plan by God? No, it's not. Ain't nothing but these satanic powers that be and the shit that they are doing. That's the reason why they come out like this, okay? That's the reason why this shit is changed like this, okay? So they can push their agendas. They want them sex crazed, fast and hot in the ass. Druggies and all kinds of shit. This just continues the generational curse. And it gets worse and worse every generation. You could thank the satanic powers that be for that. Do you honestly think that they force you to go to school because they want you to learn? They want you to be smart? No. It's an indoctrination camp. It's an indoctrination camp. So they can brainwash and dumb down and mind control your kids to believe what they want them to believe. You understand? My daughter was fine until she turned 5 years old and started school. Do you know they diagnose your kids right at the fucking school? Oh, they're too hyper. Oh, they're not transitioning well. See, they want them to sit down and shut up and be doped up and looking like fucking zombies. That's what the teachers want nowadays. Lord forbid. If they happy, if you notice, they be happy and they be smiling and they be eager to play and eager to interact with others. My daughter was fine until she turned 5 and started school. And I ain't go to these white folk and make up no shit. Oh, check my baby out. Look at this. I think this wrong. I think that wrong. No, they diagnose them right from the school. One day you get a call. You start getting calls back to back to back to back to back from the school for where to now it's affecting your job. It's affecting you working. You get that call and you talk to the teachers and you talk to the nurses and we think this, that, and the other's going on. Take this referral to your doctor. And then you take them to their pediatrician. You take them to the doctor. And the doctors fall in line like clockwork. Like it's something that's already been discussed amongst the system of between the government and the educational system and the medical field and everything. Because then the doctors check them out and say, yeah, oh, the school said this, that, and the other's going on. And boom, they on medication. My daughter take a narcotic every day. I ain't go to them people and do that to them. And guess what? They brought that shit to me. They came up with that. They sabotage and ruin our life and then they send us through hell and high water. Over and over and over again. To keep making me send my daughter through torturous ass shit to prove this and to prove that, just so they can keep their pockets fattening up. When you got bitches out here sitting on their goddamn ass just because they want to sit on their fucking ass getting checks for they self and all they goddamn kids. Living in nice homes and driving nice fucking cars and doing all kinds of goddamn shit. Getting thousands of dollars in stamps and thousands of dollars. And disability checks and all kinds of shit. You know, my daughter ate fine. She ate all kinds of food. Mashed potatoes, macaronis, corn, greens, all kind of vegetables. They good. Ever since she started that medicine, I kid you not, my daughter eats a good, she eats the same foods every day. She will not waver. She will not change. Try to get her to eat other things and she will gag to death. And I don't have it into force. Like, you know, when we was coming up, you was forced to eat whatever the hell was given to you. You didn't eat. Or you got beat till you ate. That's how we came up. I don't do that to my child. But that shit didn't start until after the forceful medication. Yeah. See, even those these different medication, different things that they come up with. I mean, they pump them up with enough of it from the moment that they are fucking born. That creates disabilities in them. Nobody say or do anything about that. Huh? You think somebody sit up and pray to God and hope for a child with disabilities? Just so they can get a fucking check? Why? It make most sense to stand on your own 2 feet. Be able to take care of your own responsibility, take care of your goddamn self, and keep the government out your fucking business as much as goddamn possible. This is the world we live in. This what's going on. They target you right from a child. I'm telling y'all this because I'm watching in real time. See, I didn't understand all this shit. I was 30 years old before I had an awakening. I was like 33 before I even understood what the hell was actually happening to me. Because smack dead in the middle of awakening is when I realized that I was a targeted fucking individual and realizing the shit that was around me. Everything was a lie. Everybody was fucking ops. The government was demons. I was flabbergasted. I'm watching in real time. How they are targeting my daughter. How they do this shit. And it's sad. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking on so many levels. Because all my daughter has is me. We don't have no family. We don't have no friends. And it's a shame. That's why I don't understand the people who carelessly and recklessly get pregnant over and over and over again. Kids you can't even afford to fucking take care of, or because you're having babies because you're trying to trap a man, or you're just having babies because you're careless and fucking reckless. It's cruel and unusual punishment to bring a child into this world and know just how evil and wicked and crooked and awful this world is. You're bringing new life into the world to be slaves, to be puppets, to be brainwashed and dumbed down, to be turned out, sexualized, demonized, and all kinds of shit. And y'all just keep on doing it. And you wonder why. You wonder why they wanted to. Let's move on. Targeted individuals for you. Targeted individuals. They're using us for the purposes of money. They money hungry gold diggers. If it don't make money, it don't make sense to them. Every life that they sacrifice. They making money off of all of us in one way or another. Period, point blank. That's how the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. Despair. Look at unfortunate poverty and look at despair. Don't both of these people look poor and impoverished? And look at that sign behind him back there. Not hiring. This is how they want us. Nothing's, nobody's useless without anything. What y'all don't understand is nobody wakes up and decide that they want this. Nobody desires this. This is systematically done. And all of you turn a blind eye to it. And all of you allow it. Especially those of you who are sellouts. Who only out for self and all the fuck you can get. That's what's going on here. Right from from childhood on up. And many of you have the audacity. Many of you that are sellouts, you have the audacity to pimp out, to sell out your own children to the United States government. And use them as pawns in this evil, wicked ass game. And you allow them to be experimented on. And you allow them to be tortured just so your ass can get a little bit of comforts. A little bit of materialisms. A little bit of money. Is it worth it? Was it worth it? It's very clarified, devil worshippers, false person, and the moon. These bastards are pleasure seekers, plain and simple. They do shit for their own amusement, their own enjoyment, their own liking, ill will, desire, their own benefit. Okay? Human experimentation. This human experimentation is meant to kill, steal, and destroy. Unfortunate poverty. I told you they started right from childhood. They want these babies in poverty so that they'll grow up to be nothing. Cult leader spirit. Cult leaders. Lords. Persons in power and authority, masters and rulers and shit. Yeah. See, these individuals, they with haughtiness here, they arrogantly superior. They're bossing, they're controlling, they're manipulative. They're possessive. They're narcissistic. They're psychopaths or sociopaths. Trauma forced upon you. Let me put that here. Targeted individuals. Individuals are targeted on purpose to cause misfortune in our lives, to cause us despair. Don't you know how many people they have forced to suicide? That's done on purpose. You know how many people that they have humanly experimented on, that they have targeted, that they have run their social engineering operations on, their psychological operations on, that they forced into insanity? They do this shit on purpose. And then from the moment that they have your ass hospitalized, institutionalized, or in prison in any type of way, oh, they do endless torturous ass shit to you. They've been doing it for hundreds of years. Spirit, what else? What other messages? Devil worshippers. This says contracts, careers, and commitments. Saturn energy, Satan energy. They do this shit. These individuals have taken oaths. They under contracts. They do this to kill, steal, and destroy. I'm telling you. Spirit, clarify human experimentation. These individuals are guilty of sabotaging the people. Period, point blank. Everything they stand before the people and say is a lie. Unfortunate poverty. They're doing this to families. Breaking up homes, bonds, and commitments to force people into poverty. This is being done on purpose. Cult leaders with their control tactics. Trauma forced upon you. Yeah. Trauma forced upon you. So we have storm, unexpected here. This is like seeing the Tower card. Shocking attacks. To traumatize people. Targeted individuals. This is to have us in lack and suffering, misfortune and despair, while they make money off of us. This is what's going on here, y'all. We're ready to wrap this reading up. It went on longer than I expected. We're going to get a couple more messages and pull the tarot. And then we're going to wrap this reading up. So we have temptation here, okay? So this is like equivalent to seeing the devil card here, okay? Temptations, toxicities, addictions, addictive patterns of behavior, bad habits, okay? These are just some very sinister, evil, wicked, demonic-ass individuals who's working for the devil, okay? Transformation. This human experimentations that they run is to bring about the transformation that they want to see in this damn world. And sadly, that brings about a lot of death. Unfortunate poverty. Unfortunate poverty. So we have here heartache and loss here. I also see obstacles and challenges here. This unfortunate poverty, it brings us obstacles and challenges. And as targeted individuals, we deal with a lot of heartache and loss from what we endure by these devil worshippers, by these cult leaders. Yeah. Spirit, clarify cult leaders. Cult leaders. Spirit say that's the truth. All these cult leaders do is cause conflict and defeat in other people's lives. Spirit, clarify trauma forced upon you. Look at that. Mental conflict. Mind control. Brainwashing tactics. MK Ultra mind control. Monarch programming. And all other kind of shit. Didn't I tell you? This is why these people study the brain so much. They don't study the brain to cure, to help, or to save the damn people. Them people sitting up with a cure for cancer right the hell now, and they gonna get to you. They got cures for all kinds of shit. Why in the hell would they give you a cure to something they created in the first damn place? From cancer to AIDS to all them damn diseases, some people created in a fucking lab. They're not gonna give you the cure. They have the cure. They're not gonna give it to you. Now, mental conflict here. This ties into this trauma forced upon the people, this mind control manipulation that they are doing on everybody, this shocking attacks that they are doing on everybody by these arrogant, superior ass fucking jerks who want to keep everybody in bad fucking health, okay? Running their psychological fucking operations on everybody. This is what's going on, y'all. This is what's going on. And we got deception and envy at the bottom of the deck. These bastards, we know their name. We know their faces. They done ripped off their own damn masks. It's very clarify devil worshippers. Clarify devil worshippers. Once again, the devil. They chained to the devil. They sold their soul to the devil a long damn time ago. They made a pact with the devil a long damn time ago to give them wealth and power and everything, as long as they would do the devil's low down and dirty fucking deeds. And yeah, I suppose they keeping up their end of the damn bargain by destroying humanity. Human experimentations. This human experimentation is meant to bring about hardships and burdens and problematic situations in one's lives, okay? This ties into how persons end up in unfortunate poverty to begin with here, okay? Because a lot of people end up enduring stress and depressions and anxieties and a lot of hardships, a lot of responsibilities, a lot more on them than they can bear here, okay? Yeah. Now this human experimentation, this is something that they done went to the crossroads and they decide this is all a part of the bargain, the deal that they made with the devil to destroy humanity. Cult leader spirit. See, these cult leaders, they all about conflict, competition, okay? For some reason, they have jealousy and envy and hatred and spitefulness towards certain fucking people that they want to fucking destroy. So they cause all this conflict. Trauma forced upon you. Okay? So once again, this is something they do in secret. This is something they do behind the scenes, behind closed doors, okay? Order out of chaos. Problem, reaction, solution. They create the problem, okay? To get a reaction, and then they come along like they have the masterful fucking solution when they have set it all up. Targeted individual spirit. Targeted individuals. Targeted individuals are abandoned, are neglected, are betrayed, are left out in the cold, have a lack of finances, money, resources, help, support. They even buy out other people, family members, lovers, friends, associates, co-workers, all kinds of shit when they are targeted. These bitches are so, you know that they sellouts. Because all your life you could have heard them run their mouths like bitches. But you know which ones of them is sellouts, because they absolutely, positively, without a shadow of a doubt, won't speak on the fact. They all got the same lingo. If you confront them, or you know you a targeted individual, they all say the same shit. Scripted fucking responses. Okay? And they go to discredit you or call you a lie or make you out to be crazy or make you out something to be wrong with you or you done made this up or no, that's not going on. Any damn thing to deter from the fact. They all sellouts. That's how you know they all in on it. And they all scared to fucking death to stand up to the powers that fucking be. Because they ass be bought and fucking paid for. So they never speak the truth. So they turn their back on you. They leave you out in the cold and they work against you for fucking money, for incentives. This is the world that we fucking live in, y'all. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. Yeah. See, that's the secret knowledge, the secret information here with this high priestess energy. The satanic powers that be know this. They just think we all too stupid to have ever found out about it. Okay? Yeah, spirit say that's the truth. That's clarity. That's what's going on. Okay? And in the meantime, in between time, all that shit, you got you know, they hocus pocus bullshit, the witchcraft, the sorcery, the black magic, the voodoo, okay? They mix science fucking fiction with devil worship, black magic voodoo shit, okay? On top of all the other evil, wicked ass shit that they do. Then they wrap this shit all together. And this is how they destroy. This is how they destroy humanity. And this is what brings about the heartache, the heartbreak, the pain. Okay? The ultimate betrayal. The deception. The manipulation. And it's all for the love of money. It's all for the love of money. keep them rich and keep us poor, okay? And these are the judgments and the decisions of these devil-worshipping cult leaders, okay? They want to keep us all stuck, restricted, unable to move, okay? That's how they want to keep us. That's how they want us. 8 of Swords with death. They want us stuck, restricted, unable to move, in prison, trapped unto death. That's their whole play. That's their whole play. And they destroying families everywhere with this setup. And it's a lot of them. That's a part of this. It's a lot of them. Murder, death, harm, and destruction. Okay, guys, so I thank you all for listening and for watching. If you'll be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is Shine Bright Like a Diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, although you all never do, you can do so through Cash App, which is $tip.diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. Okay? Any information you need from me can be found in the description box below. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.